Okay, so this is nothing new. You guys know by now. I already got 2 of these things. And yes, the following year after grade 2, I did get a think paper again, but it was my last one. This is my last one. Probably the stupidest think paper I've ever gotten. And you're gonna see why. I hope you guys find this ridiculous, because it blew my mind too. Despite the fact that I shouldn't have said it anyways. Said what I said. Okay, so just keep an open mind and enjoy. So it's grade 3. I'm gonna cut right to the chase. I'm gonna fast forward right to the day it happened. It was a Thursday, I think a Monday. I can't remember. It was one of them. Point is, it was a library day. We had to go sign out a book for silent reading. Now I think about it, it was a Monday. It was a Monday. And we had to get a book for silent reading. I didn't really care. I just went because, you know, you have to when you're in grade 3. And again, keep in mind, it's a new year. I'm aiming not to get in trouble. But unfortunately, this totally blew it for me. And I'll tell you why. We're all going to the library. Okay, we're all going to the library. Everyone's all excited, going to get their book because we're not in class doing work. We're not learning any more cursive, so that's good. We're in there grabbing our books, or the classes anyways. And my friend Alex and I, or he was my friend, at the time we were friends, we're still walking in, and we're talking about superhero powers, and if we had them. And he tells me his favorite superpower, and how much he'd want it, and I'm telling him mine. And then we get to the topic, what would you do with those superpowers? He tells me, I tell him. Mine's a little more demented. Mine's a little more freaky for a kid who's like 8 years old. I said, and I don't think I said this too loud. I guess my librarian, who sits right by the door, just has hearing like no other. Like an owl, this man. And, alright, I said, if I had superpowers, namely these superpowers, I would kill people. And I don't know why I said that. The story I tell everyone is that I would destroy things. The truth is, I said I would kill people if I had superpowers. And my friend Alex, he didn't care. You know, we're just kids. We're like, of course I'm joking. I'm not actually going to kill people. You know, with great power comes great responsibility. I'm not going to kill people. Of course, you know, everyone believes that grade 3 is going to do that. So my librarian hears Mr. J. Okay, he hears this. And he pulls me over. And he's like, you, what did you say? My friend Alex says what he says. No, says Mr. J. He points at me. He moves, he does a little, like, wagging, that horizontal wagging with his finger. And he points at me. And he's like, what did you say? And I said, if I had superpowers, I'd destroy things. And I'm lying. I just don't want to get killed. And of course, he told me to say what I really said, because you know a threat to kill someone when you hear one. And he made me say it. And so he says, right there, he's like, go get a think paper. So I go get a think paper. I don't know why I went and got it. I should have just gone and left. But I brought it back. He takes it from me, sits me down at the table, puts another piece of paper in front of me, and says, Brandon, gives me the, you know, he's giving me everything. I want you to write down the 10 commandments. And I go to a Catholic school, okay? So, or I went, it was a Catholic elementary. I'm looking at the paper, and I'm like, I might be Catholic. I do not know a single damn commandment. I don't even know any for the life of myself. I could not tell you, let alone write them down. And I don't even know what the 10 commandments even had to do with what I said. And although I may not know what the 10 commandments are, I might not know them by heart, I'm pretty sure none of them have to do with making threats if you had superpowers. So I don't see the relevance in doing this. I'm just staring blankly at my librarian. I'm just like, why? And he takes the pencil from me. Takes the pencil and paper from me. He looked at me, and then he gave me this look. He's like, do you not know the 10 commandments? And I was like, I don't, what, I, no. no, I just stopped what I was saying. I'm like, no, I don't know them. And he goes, well, you should. And then he starts naming them off. He just says all 10, but he doesn't say them. He ends each one like it's a question, as if I'm going to say, oh yeah, that one. He goes, thou shalt not covet thy wife. Yeah, it's like, now I know a few. But that's like the one big one I know, because, don't ask. But he's just saying them like there's a question, as if I'm going to say yes or no, but I'm not, because I'm intimidated. Pretty freaked out. I've gotten think papers twice before, and I know the result. So I know what's going to happen now. And when he's finished, he tells me to fill out the think paper. And I filled out what I did. And I think the real bad thing here was reading what I did. Because the box was just me and my friend. That was it. There was no bubble of speech, no text. It was just me with my friend. So it was more what I wrote that gave it away. So I took it home, and I didn't show any of my parents that day. None of them. I just waited till the day after when my mom was driving my brother and I to school. I was telling her all about it too. Like, I opened up, I'm like, I got a think paper. I got a think paper for saying that if I had superpowers I would kill people. And I don't think my mom was listening properly, because she turned back, or she didn't really acknowledge what I was saying. I just said, so will you sign it? And she just goes, sign what? And I'm like, the think paper. And she says, well, you got a think paper? I'm like, yeah, for what I just told you. What'd you just tell me? And I said, well, yesterday I was in the library and I got a think paper for saying if I had superpowers I would kill people. Not as snarky as that, not as sassy, but I said it. And my mom looks at me, she's like, your school's stupid as shit. She gets out her pen from her purse, you know, takes the time to sign it. I hope that's what she was thinking, because that's what I was thinking. And after that day, after that, I brought it in, I handed it in, I looked myself down, and I said, Brandon, next year, you will not do this. You will not get a think paper. And let me tell you, I did not get a think paper. I didn't get a think paper the year after grade 4, the year after 5, after 6, after 7. I haven't gotten one. I haven't even gotten in trouble to this day. Maybe with like little social things. Not in terms of school. I'm a good kid now, so I'm past that. But I'll tell you guys now. Now you know. Now you know. That's what happened to me. And I hope you guys found it as ridiculous as I did. Because I wanted to hit someone. Wanted to hit someone so hard. And I hope to God that one day when you guys have kids and they come home saying, oh, dad or mom or whatever, I got a think paper for saying if I had superpowers I'd kill people. Don't give them shit. Don't. It's pointless. You're wasting your time. In fact, I think they should have gotten in trouble for wasting paper and making me fill that out.